morning and welcome in. I thought that we could hang out this week in like a little vlog. I'm in my fourth-ish week of my new job working on my PhD in the research group, and since I'm starting to get into kind of a routine, I thought it would be fun to do a little like week in my life as a PhD student. It is Sunday, which is kind of a work day for me because on Mondays we have like a weekly meeting with the entire research group, and tomorrow I'm actually presenting my topic, so I need to prep my PowerPoint and my script and everything. And then also on Mondays, our own little cohort, like just me and the people that were hired at the same time as me, we have like a little weekly reading study group thing on Mondays where we all read a text together and then talk about it. So I need to read the text for that. So yeah, today I just need to prep for the week ahead. I also have some stuff around the house I want to get done, like life house reset stuff. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. Jesse made this for me. It's decaf because I don't like caffeine, but it has cookie flavored syrup in it. It's so good. And quickly do my Animal Crossing dailies this morning. I recently restarted my Animal Crossing island and I am having so much fun. And when I got back, I was hanging out my laundry, and we have like the plastic laundry line, and I slashed my finger open on it. It was bleeding and everything. This is just what I need. Anyways, I'm like halfway done with my presentation, but I think the second half is really easy because here, I'll show you. So the first half that I'm done with is just like the introduction to the topic and like the literature review of like what everybody else has said in horror studies, in Gothic studies, etc. And then the second part that I still need to do is really just like a summary of all of the TV series, which I think is going to be really easy. And it's already pretty much done because this is like the same presentation that I gave in my interview. I just had to add to it because that one was 8 minutes and now it has to be 20 minutes. So yeah, I am gonna work on this until dinner. I haven't gotten to the reading for the reading group and I don't think I will. It's okay, we have 2 reading groups a week, Monday and Thursday, and we talk about the same text both days. So I'll just go to the Monday one and listen to the conversation that everyone else is having, and then I'll read the text and then come on Thursday with more to contribute. I think that's okay. Some other people have also done this on the day that they presented because it's a lot. It's a lot for one day, you know? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It is 9 p.m. and I finally just finished my PowerPoint presentation. I'll probably go over it a few more like practice runs tomorrow, but it is getting late. I'm gonna call it a night because I want to get some good sleep. I did take a look at the text for tomorrow's reading group, but it is 35 pages and I'm feeling very brain dead. So I'm just gonna prioritize getting a good night's sleep. I think while I'm going to bed, I might watch Ponyo. I went to visit my best friend in Berlin a couple weeks ago, and Ponyo is one of our favorite Ghibli movies that we always watch together, and we started watching it while I was there, but I fell asleep halfway through, which is my curse. That's just what happens to me every time I watch a movie, very sadly. But yeah, I think I might watch the second half of it tonight so I can check it off my movie tracker list and everything. So good night, and I will see you in the morning. Genre's ability to intimately capture or communicate the phenomenology of grief and, in doing so, help the bereaved make sense of their experience. So I practiced my presentation. I'm feeling pretty okay about it. And I technically don't have to leave for like an hour, but the trains have been delayed like every day for the past week. Every time I've been on a train or one of my friends have been on a train, it's been delayed by like 20-30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna be better safe than sorry and just head in an hour early so that, fingers crossed, please, if there are any train delays, it doesn't make me late. And if I get there really early, I guess I can just take a quick gander at the text for the reading group. I think my presentation went really well today. I'm really happy and I'm glad that it's over. I feel like a huge weight lifted. I just got home and had dinner. It's about 8 p.m. now. I learned something today. I learned that Thursday is a holiday, which kind of changes my work week plans because, like I said, we were gonna have reading group on Thursday and now we don't. But anyways, as far as tonight, I think I'm gonna go take a walk. It's so beautiful outside with like the evening light. So I just wanna go get some fresh air, and then when I get home, I'll see what I'm in the mood for. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I don't have any in-person official things that I have to go to today. There are just like a couple small things that I want to get done and take care of so that I can enjoy the rest of the day as like a little break. So first of all, I need to respond to some emails, especially after my presentation yesterday. A lot of people are sending me like reading suggestions or like stuff that I could add to my project, which is so cool. Everybody is so nice and so supportive. We have such a good group. I love it. So I just need to go through these, download the things that they're suggesting, and then respond to them all and say thank you. And then there is one text that I have to read to prepare for our meeting on Wednesday. And then the other thing that I need to do is take care of, you can't see my desk, but mail. This is the mail. Listen, if there's one thing about Germany, they are sending stuff in the mail. They fucking love that shit. It can be a little bit overwhelming, especially, obviously it's all in German, and I can usually like figure out, like I know that this is my new appointment to go pick up my new residence permit, but it also came with this form on the back that I don't know if I'm supposed to fill this out. Vollmachtserklärung. Hiermit bevollmächtige. What does that mean? I don't know how many German classes I have to take before they teach me these words, but I can tell you Duolingo was not teaching me this. Klärung. Power of attorney. I don't need that, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. And then also a letter I got from the state, which is like to join their employee platform thing where you can go online and see all your pay stubs and stuff, which I need to do because my paycheck was wrong. So I need to figure out like what's going on with that. And yeah, that's the work tasks for the day. I'm gonna start. I just got a new email and it says, "Dear all, this week's meeting of the research colloquium," which was tomorrow, has to be postponed. This work week vlog is turning into not very much a work week vlog. Well, anyways, that means I don't need to read that text. So I'm just gonna answer the emails and deal with the mail, and then I have a nice list of fun activities to do for the day. Okay, it's about 10 a.m. and I am done with all of that. Apparently the power of attorney was for just in case I couldn't make it to pick up my residence permit. I could like send Jesse, for example, so I don't actually need that. And then I registered on the employee portal and it was like, okay, here's one verification code by email and the other verification code will be sent in the regular mail. So now I'm waiting for another letter in the post box. Anyways, now for the rest of the day, I think first I want to take a trip to the mall. There's a few things I want to pick up. I need to make a list or else I will forget them all. I need to refill my eyeliner, which is dried out. I want to take a look if they have any like magnetic nail polish, because I have been really loving these like nails that I've been seeing people do, and I I want to do that. I also want to look around for maybe a new pair of black jeans because mine got a hole in them in the inner thigh. My thigh is just, the jeans can't contain them. Oh, I wanted to go into TK Maxx and see if they have anything cute for my office. Particularly, I would like a cup for tea that stays in my office, and also maybe like a blanket that I can keep on my chair. So first of all, that the chair looks pretty, and second of all, I get really cold. Like if I'm sitting at a desk, I always like to have a blanket around me, so yeah. Okay, that's my shopping list. I'm gonna go to the mall. There's not a single pair of jeans in that H&M. I don't know what's going on. I guess women don't deserve jeans anymore. Okay, I am home, and you know what? Now that I have no like presentation to prepare for, I have a villager hunt to do on Animal Crossing that I have been putting off for a few days now. Now that I can like peacefully sit here and spend however much time I want to spend. All right, I think I'm ready to get started going to some mystery islands. The only two villagers that I'm like really hoping for and dreaming for are Rudy and Alice. These were two of my like starter villagers on my first ever island, and they were my besties. These are my best friends, and the island just doesn't feel like home without them. So I'm really hoping to find them on a mystery island so that they can come home where they belong. Maybe we can even wear this cat outfit to summon Rudy. Yes, this looks so good. Here we go. We're manifesting Rudy. Not a monkey. Oh my gosh, she's kind of cute. All right. We'll try again. What is that? A goat? I kind of like him. No, absolutely not. All right, third time's the charm. Who do we got? It's Olaf. Okay, he's not Rudy or Alice, but I did have him on my first island, and I absolutely freaking love him. He's just like this rude, bitchy anteater, and he's so fun. Should I take him or keep looking? I think we should. Come to my island. Like the second entry in this journal is me like manifesting that I was gonna move to Germany. This is when I started applying for scholarships to come study in Germany. I just can't believe, like, I did it. I did that. When me and Jesse did our like Halloween pumpkin head photo shoot. I kind of miss doing my readathon TBRs like this. This is so cute. I do them like digitally on my iPad now, and I love that too, but there's something about this. One of the entries from when we were on vacation in Amsterdam. We had dinner at this restaurant that was way too fancy. I got pasta with prawns, but the prawns still had their legs on. Screaming, crying, throwing up. So the other night when I was putting on Ponyo, I saw that the new Fear Street is out, Fear Street Prom Queen, and I need to watch it immediately. So that's what I'm doing. We went and got popcorn, and Jesse put in a pizza, and I'm just ready for a nice little movie night.
In a way, I guess they were right.
anything today. I kept saying like, oh yeah, once I get up and get dressed and like do my hair and look like a presentable human, then I'll film a little update. And that simply like was not happening. I was in goblin mode all morning, but I did get some really good work done. I gathered up a bunch of sources that I think will be really helpful, and I requested a bunch of books from my like interlibrary loan. Already not very much literature about like The Haunting of Hill House and the series that I'm doing, and my university currently has access to none of it. So I'm gonna have to like suggest to them that they should get it. But anyways, now I am baking some chocolate chip cookies to take to my friends and I's first D&D session. I'm super excited. Tonight we're just gonna make our characters and like get set up and everything. And we're gonna make a homemade pizza and have snacks. And I said that I would bring cookies, so. Happy Thursday. D&D was so fun last night. The character that I'm making, I decided that she's gonna be a cleric, but she's really old. She's like an old grandma, you know, who's like, oh, you need some soup to make you feel better, right? Like healer grandma. But also I'm picking all of the like background stuff that makes her really just like wacky and eccentric. Grandma, how do you know how to pick locks? And she's like, oh, you know, back in my day, there was a very handsome young man from the Thieves Guild and we went steady for a while, right? There's like one background thing that you can pick for them. And one of the options was called an astral drifter, that at some point she spent time in the astral planes, this like other dimension space world thing, and like she met a god there. And I'm just imagining this grandma like, one time I was drifting around the astral planes and I met a god. And everybody's like, okay, grandma, let's get you to bed. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. But today is Thursday, it's a holiday, so I don't have anywhere to go. I figured I'm gonna try and get some reading done. One of the people in the group recommended me a book on cultural trauma and collective identity, which I think will be really helpful. So I think I'm just gonna read like the introductory chapters where it like sets up the concepts and stuff. And then I also want to read a paper I found. It's called Recovery from Trauma in Post 9/11 Horror Terror, and it talks about Mike Flanagan's TV series. So even though I'm not probably talking about 9/11 specifically, I think the concepts in general and seeing how this person applies them to the same TV shows that I'm doing will be interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna read those and take some notes. I wish I was reading The Starving Saints. I'm like 75% of the way through this, and it's so good. I highly recommend if you're looking for just like a fever dream of a book. This is about like a medieval castle that's under siege and they're running out of supplies and everyone in there is starving. Like they're about to starve and resort to cannibalism. And then miraculously a troop of saints, like these like religious like deities kind of, arrive inside the castle and have all of this food miraculously. And so they're throwing like these huge feasts for everyone with all their delicious fresh food, but like something's not right about it. And it just gets so weird and creepy and it's so good. Maybe when I'm done reading these, if I have any reading juice left in me for the day, I will go back to this. A lion. Ew, 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 disgusting. Bud. His name is Bud. He's a cute little squirrel. Oh my god, who is it? Look at her little dress. Do I take her? Kind of a short-lived villager hunt, but Poppy was so cute. Also, Olaf is all moved in from my last villager hunt, and I love him. Look at him just drinking a soda by the river. He's unbelievable. it is Friday now and it's about lunchtime and we're going to a food truck festival. I'm so excited. Wow. Quesadillas. Crunchito. Oh, babe. Crunch wraps. Oh my god. Oh my god, the ice cream. Dumplings. It was very hard to decide, but we went with the Spanish food truck and the African food truck. It looks so good. So it's like 5 p.m. now. We came home. I spent a little bit of time trying to figure out my pay stub stuff. And I think I figured out what's wrong and I told HR. Unfortunately, I think the problem is that they put me in the wrong tax bracket. They put me in the highest tax bracket that exists in Germany. So unfortunately, my program director said that I will probably have to speak directly to the finance tax office. Which it doesn't sound like something I want to do. I'm hoping HR can just get it figured out. But anyways, like I said, it's like 5 p.m. now. Jesse's taking a nap and I think I'm going to play a little bit of a video game I've been really enjoying lately. It's called Cabernet and it's like a really cool narrative RPG and you're a vampire in like the 1800s and you just became a vampire and you're kind of trying to figure out how to settle into your new life and the world and like all of the politics and dynamics that come with the vampire world. I've been looking forward to this game for almost a year. I played the demo last summer and I've been waiting for it to come out and it actually came out while I was still working on my master's thesis. So I was like, okay, as soon as I finish my master's thesis, I can finally play Cabernet and it's like a little reward. And I highly recommend it if anybody is looking for a fun vampire game.
Perfect timing. Watch the synchronized kick.
How are you so synchronized?
I don't know.
Hello, it's Saturday afternoon. I had a very relaxed, slow morning, just kind of went to the grocery store. Anyways, now for the afternoon, I think I'd like to try and be a little bit productive with video stuff. I have some editing to do, a voiceover to record, and hesitate to say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I have been setting up everything so that I can revive my Sims channel, my poor dead Sims channel. Because I am at a point now where for the most, as you've seen this week, obviously we had a holiday, but truly, honestly, even on a normal week, with the exception of a couple days, I really am in charge of my own schedule. And I think it would be possible for me that if I'm mindful and consistent, I could work into that schedule, maybe 1 or 2 Sims videos a month. And I really want to try. Look at this. When I got this stamp yesterday, the whole time we were at the food festival, it was slipping and dripping and smudging on every single thing I touched. Like this bitch would not stay on my hand. And now, since then, obviously I've washed my hands multiple times. I took a shower this morning and I scrubbed this with a loofah and it's not. Where was this integrity yesterday when she was slipping and sliding? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna work on some video stuff. Wait. Oh my god. Ah! That is so freaking cool. Like, look at the difference. these look pretty cool, especially once I get like a top coat on them so they are a little bit more like thicker and glass-like. Anyways, I wanted to close out this vlog and say goodnight and thank you for hanging out with me this week. I had so much fun. It turned out to be a really chill week with like the holiday and the colloquium getting canceled, but I think it was nice. It was a nice week and I hope that your week was also nice. Please let me know in the comments what you have been up to, what you're reading, what kind of hobbies you've been into lately. I would just love to chit chat. I think I'm gonna head out and work on this really cute puzzle that I bought. I think I want to start doing puzzles. If you do puzzles, let me know if you have any recommendations for like, I don't know, brands or type. I'm a puzzle noob. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you had fun and I really hope that I get to talk to you soon. Bye.